Hey everyone, if you're buying a home in Los Angeles, understanding the inspection process is absolutely critical to protecting your investment. Today I'm breaking down everything you need to know about home inspections, from termite reports to earthquake retrofitting requirements that are specific to LA. Let's dive in. First up, let's discuss the structural pest control inspection. You might hear this being called a termite report, and it is conducted by a licensed inspector. Now, this isn't just about termites. The pest report identifies any wood-destroying organisms, including fungi, sometimes called dry rot, which usually results from excessive moisture. Now, here's a little deeper dive. Section 1 of your termite report are the more urgent items. These are active issues currently causing damage to the property. If there's a Section 1 item, it generally needs to be corrected if you're a VA buyer prior to your lender approving the loan. So Section 1 items are usually a little bit more urgent and active. Section 2 items of the termite report may need attention at some point down the line, not to be overlooked. The termite inspection will save you thousands in the long run. Now let's talk about the physical home inspection, the general home inspection. When you initial that clause on your contract, you are giving yourself permission to have a thorough property investigation. So what's covered in the general property inspection is the exterior, interior of the property, the roof, the foundation, flooring, windows, doors will be covered, electrical, plumbing, water heater, pretty much all visible features will be covered under this general inspection. Remember, it is just a general inspection, so it's likely that your inspector will recommend additional trade-specific inspections like HVAC or roof to dig deeper if anything comes up. So, important note, while inspectors in California are not currently required to have a license, most reputable ones do have certifications and extensive research. This is where your diligence comes in to do your research. So let's dive into a little bit more specific Los Angeles pre-sale inspection reports. Number 1 being seismic retrofitting. We do have earthquakes here in Los Angeles, and so if you're buying an older home, especially one built before 1980, you need to know about mandatory seismic retrofitting. Los Angeles has ordinances that require soft story retrofitting for multifamilies, cripple wall, foundation bolting for wood frame homes. So check if the property has compliance documentation. If not, factor those retrofit costs into your offer, and it could be anywhere from $3,000 to $20,000 depending on the work that's needed. So city inspection reports in Los Angeles and surrounding cities have specific city inspection reports that may be required. This usually covers plumbing, electrical, mechanical systems, also point of compliance reports. So some cities require smoke detector, water heater, bracing compliance certifications. These will all be negotiable items in your contract, and they are a part of your inspection contingency period. So make sure to build time into your contingency periods to review all of these documents. Now, Los Angeles properties also include natural hazards disclosure reports, which are the earthquake, flood zone information, especially critical in hillside and canyon areas. So you don't want to skim through all these documents. You want to take your time and read them and of course discuss them with your agent. Now, we will get into a structural engineer report that could come up if the home does have foundation issues, settling issues, or structural concerns. It may be recommended that you bring in a structural engineer to identify any system failures with the foundation, with the structure. A geologist or a geological inspection. This is for areas that may have had some seismic activity or hillside areas as well. This will research past geological activity in the area, determine ground stability under and around the home, and assess the landslide and soil stability risks. So this is a really important inspection to get if you're in an area with hillside or your home has a significant slope. This inspection is also a negotiable item, a part of your contingency period. So finally, there's a few more optional inspections: a sewer lateral scope inspection, pool and spa inspection. You can get your chimney inspected. Mold testing is a big one if there's any water intrusion. And so as you can see, there are so many different inspections. And along with the inspection, your inspection period is not just about hiring inspectors. It's also your time to review crucial documents of the transaction. Number one being the seller disclosures, where the seller discloses everything that they know about the property, prior repairs, issues with maybe insurance claims, neighborhood nuisances, any property defects that the seller is aware of. So don't assume anything. If something seems unclear, ask for clarification in writing. Also critical, any HOA documents. If you're buying a condo or in a planned community, you want to request and review those in advance so that you have plenty of time to review the HOA financial statements, the meeting minutes, any special assessments or planned upcoming repairs that could impact your purchase. You want to look for red flags in these HOA documents, and typically your lender will be reviewing a lot of these documents as well. There could be city and county reports. So if there's any city inspection records, code violations, permit history, you can find these through the LA Department of Building and Safety website. Unpermitted work is a major concern and can affect resale value and your ability to obtain insurance. So that's something also that you want to look into during your inspections period. And your inspection contingency period is typically 17 days, but this, of course, can be negotiated. And here's some tips on how to maximize your time during your contingency period. Right away, when your offer is accepted, day one, you want to schedule those inspections. Most home inspectors that are busy usually book up pretty quickly. Within the next day 3 through 5, you want to be getting those inspections done, meeting at the property, and then day 5 through 7, maybe day 8, you want to get your second round of inspections or get any specialized vendors out for further investigations. And then the remainder of the time, you want to be reviewing your reports and then starting the negotiations process. So finally, let's talk about home warranties. These are home protection plans that are available to purchase by either the buyer or the seller. They provide some additional protection for certain systems and appliances after the close of escrow. A home warranty can provide peace of mind, especially for first-time home buyers. of older homes. In Los Angeles, we do have a lot of older homes. The home inspection process might seem pretty overwhelming, understandable, but it's your greatest protection against buying a money pit. In a market like Los Angeles with the older homes, seismic concerns, complex regulations, the inspections are not optional, they are essential. Every dollar that you spend on quality inspections is an investment in your peace of mind and your financial protection. If you are ready to buy a home in Los Angeles, if you are ready to start your home buying journey with an agent who understands the complexities of the LA market, let's talk. Book a consultation call, reach out to me via my website, via social media. Feel free to drop a comment below with your biggest concern about home inspections. I read all the comments, and your question might be featured in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit all the notification bells so you never miss out on educational content that protects your investment. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one.